energy. Let it rain on me. On my head, boys, I'm on my knees like that. Lord, please pray for me. Save your grace for me. Say, boy, what you want? Get that, get that, get that. Shoot in my mouth, shoot in my and one. Okay, on the real, I'ma take his soul. I'ma take him from his. On the real, I think he knows.
I think he knows. When I play with him like that. I think he knows. When I save him like that. He's wrapped around my pinky finger, watching the way I move. More power than on, and he knows it's true. When I play with him like that. When I play with him like that. Play with him like that. That he's coming right back.
Go, 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 shorty. It's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give cause that's your birthday. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, you're in the getting. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, you're in the getting. When I pull up out front, you see the Benz on dub. When I roll 20 deep, it's always drama in the club. Now that I roll with Dre, everybody show me love. When you sell like Eminem, you get plenty of groupie love. Look, homie, ain't nothing changed. Rolls down, G's up. I see exhibit in the cutting, man. Running, man. Watch how I move, you mistake before I play up. Been hit with a but I don't walk with a limp. In the hood, in the lady saying 50, you hot. They like me, I want them to love me like they love pop. But holla in New York, for show, they tell you I'm local. And the plan is to put the rap game in the choke. I'm fully focused, man. My money on my mind, got a meal out the deal, and I'm still in the grind. Now shorty says she feeling my style, she feeling my flow. A girl from Wooded, they ready to find me in the club. Full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, you're in the getting. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, you're in the getting. My flow, my show brought me to go. That brought me all my fancy things. My grip, my cars, my clothes, my shoes. Look on me, I done came up and I ain't changing. You should love it way more than you hate it. Oh, you mad? I thought that you be happy I made it. I'm the cat by the bar to the good life. Moved out the hood, now you tryna pull me back, guys.
Because what if they would have done like, let us look in it real quick and see what you got.
Just let it burn. Talking about money, homie, I ain't concerned. I'ma tell you what banks for me, cause go ahead, switch the style up. And if they hate, then let them hate, then watch the money pile up. Or we can go upside there with a come on, they know where we be. You can find me in the
Yeah, they probably, they hard as shit in there in the daytime with niggas. They probably be like, step around here, man. Step around.
Skyline. It's nightlife and beaches today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami.
They probably be like, step around real quick, man. Come around this way. That's how I be at the.
Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're underway at
Hard Rock. You can watch me on the
for Daryl Patterson, now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return.
from the Miami Dolphins.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. Catch made by Austin. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
He's taken down. The Dolphins rush gets home. Working quickly here. They do snap it. Here's Fields. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few.
I know what the fuck he's talking about.
Started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Complete over the middle to the big tight end. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Staying between the tackles with Mostert. And he's brought down for a loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Able to get it to Mostert.
That's how you draw it up defensively. That's exactly what you want the coverage to do. Force that quarterback to throw it short and get off the field.
4th down, and on comes Jason Sanders for the Dolphins field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that one's going to get them on the scoreboard.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Sanders all set to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Fields. On him quick, and they bring it down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Offense up to the line fast. Fields on 3rd. That's complete to Wilson. This gets the 1st and more. There he goes, right sideline. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. Boswell on to send this away. And that one is going to go out of bounds. Wow, they're going to get great field position out of this. 1st and 10 from the 41.
Ready.
2 now from the gun. This finds Mostert. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Turbo 1, high. Turbo 1, high.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And the Steelers come through with a big play to close out our opening quarter. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They have it following that interception on the final play of the first quarter. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. This was a clear passing down, Brock, and the run surprised all of us, and there it goes for a touchdown.
That's well said. Rewarded for going against the grain. Common sense analytics tell you throw it. But the surprise paid dividends.
Boswell to add the PAT. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Set to return, this is Braxton Berrios. Finds some space, he's past the 30. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
It's safe. Go ahead. Out.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
They're right here. Out.
Tua out of the pistol. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked up by Peyton Wilson. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go.
Play action, Fields. They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Dolphins will get possession up towards midfield as they take the interception up beyond the 40. Oh, my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a third in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball. Because these...
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Steelers will take over along the midfield stripe after the interception and return. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception and give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
Touch right. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Dolphins got it! And a great return comes to an end with the tackle. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right.
And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins make it a one-score game in the first half. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Calvin Austin on the return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Fields out of the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. This is Harris on 2nd down. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Steelers' 1st down.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Man open, left side, complete. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On the 1 yard.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
He'll try to do it himself. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Steelers grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Justin Fields touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. The fact that they pulled that out on a 1st and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did. And I would have loved to seen those eyes in the huddle, right? When you call QB sneak and you look at those guys in the huddle, the big guys in particular, many times they will tell you with their body language, we're ready to go. And that group certainly was.
That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's out to the 38. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. And they pick him off again! And the Steelers will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception.
They'll take over
Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long. But throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Austin's there to haul it in. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Offense in the hurry up here. Shotgun snap to Fields. Escapes the pocket. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. He tries to sneak it. And he is into the end zone for a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. And they miss the kick and leave a point on the table after the touchdown.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now, probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. 1st and 10 from the 41.
Yeah, ready.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Tagovailoa trying again here on 2nd down. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it, and that forces 3rd down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get two.
And they pick him off again. Cameron Sutton has the INT. And the Steelers take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
I don't know how many you could have next to you, Kate, that have been in this spot before, okay? I have thrown 5 interceptions in the game, and happened to be our rivalry game back in college. It was one of the most humbling, horrific experiences of my life. Please, Coach, take this player out. We do not need to see another interception added to his ledger.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it's going to be 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Taken in by Harris. Down the left sideline he goes. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I just touched down in LA, the Spanish, my favorite. It's that G, I keep it playing, so I put it on. She be in me, she just made a big. Rolling over, speeding to the money like I'm running from the feds. Posted with my this say yeah. I'm like, whoa, see residuals, watch the money grow. I'm in flow, greatest story told, watch it all unfold. I'm like, whoa,
All my little too.
all is getting bigger, they all froze. I released my soul, now they taking pictures of it. Eyes on the price, it's my life sold up. 545 at the life
This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles.
So he got it.
It's Jake Elliott, ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go from the link. On the return, here comes Cordero Patterson. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
11.
Right to the air, it's Fields. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
A couple of 1st downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
In the midst of a tight game like that, you're looking for every play that you can make to try to gain advantage. And if you can continue to get after the quarterback, disrupt the rhythm and timing of this quarterback in the second half, that could be the difference of you being able to pull away.
The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever.
Here we go.
Back to throw is Fields. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and they have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball.
At their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
No touch that. No touch.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And it's a short pickup to about the 42 with Deshaun Elliott on the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Great, set. No touch.
Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. A Shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's complete to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
Well, there's fast starts, Mike, and then there's this. It just seems like it's completion after completion, and now they find themselves in plus territory. Every team has their fringe red zone down to their red zone plan, and once you cross midfield, you got to be thinking 6, at the worst 3, but you're coming away with points.
That is brought in at the 10. He is in. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Eagles. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Patterson now to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Devin White. That time on the stop. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. And he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Darius Slay. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. That's a short one. Caught by Goddard. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
73. Hey, 73.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind us down to the end of this 1st quarter of play. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be at a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Good.
Fields. Catch made by Pickens. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Pat Frymuth, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. And instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
Here we go.
First down, Fields. That's caught by the tight end, Darnell Washington. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Let's go out right here.
Fields now to throw on first down. He'll get it inside the 20. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
Here's Warren. He'll get a yard or two to the 8. Second and goal. Here now, second down and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. So can the defense come up with the early stop here on third and goal? Now Fields. And he'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. He took away all the options, and now it is fourth and goal.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Britton Covey now on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. Larry Ogunjobi with the tackle for the defense. Here's a second and 9.
Great, set.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Great, set.
To throw is Hurts. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Yeah. Good pickup of 16 on that screen play and a first down.
How often often do we see, Mike, the running back, they get a little too antsy and they go a little too fast on these screen plays. In this case, great job by the back. First, he let his offensive lineman go out. He then follows behind. That's the key to a good screen play.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. And he's not going to get away. They track him down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. To throw on second down is Hurts. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it's going to bring up a third down.
To say football is a game of inches may be an understatement after that last play. I mean, if he gets there just a little bit quicker, he can get two hands on it and reel it in. And instead of just forcing the incomplete, he could have had himself a pick.
Third and long for Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. Here's Hurts. That's going to be caught. And he's going to be out of bounds a couple of yards short of the marker. And they fail to convert on fourth down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that. And this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
Now he takes off. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage. But that's all he can get out of that one. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing is Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They'll try it now with Warren. And he's going to have the Steelers first down. He gets more than he needs. 4 yards picked up on 4th and 2. Here's Fields. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Roman Wilson was the intended target. It's 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to
the goal line and in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Chris Boswell on for the point after. His kick is good. And the Steelers are back within 4. It is 14-10. Four seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. For the return, here comes Britton Covey. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Hurts will work here from the pistol. Moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield, and there does come some danger.
Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection. How can we get extra bodies and extra attention? Because we still got a long way to go in this one.
A pass caught by Saquon.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on 3rd down? 3rd downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
He'll be taken down after after a gain of 2. Second down and 8.
Great, set.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. They continue to roll, continue to move the chains. That was a gain of 15. First and 10.
No touch, set. Hey, 73, 73. No touch.
They run out of the gun with Barkley. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Tiger swamp.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Now it's Hurts. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete. Here's third and 7.
No touch, set. Crowd love Yeti. Crowd love Yeti.
So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. On third down, here's Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
On first and 10, it's Hurts. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
73, 73.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Great, set. No touch.
Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. They have converted twice on third down on this drive, and they need a yard here with third and 1. It's the quarterback with the sneak, and he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles are out to a 21-10 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Patterson now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Fields. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Fields. Now he'll run. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, Fields. Quick slant into the hands of Wilson. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with.
And he will score! Game on! Roman Wilson! Touchdown, Steelers! So, certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. That's caught! So they get the 2-point conversion, and all of a sudden that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the 4th. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Got you shit on already.
So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. Hurts to the air on 1st down. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
2nd and 7. On play action, Hurts. And he'll go right back to Goddard. He's got it again. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. Finding room at midfield. Still on his feet. Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10. It's 1st and goal. It's a big play when they needed it the most. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. 52 yards. Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal. Here's Barkley. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one. They need 6 for the touchdown. 2nd and goal. One more time, they try Barkley. Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. Third and goal. Now Hurts. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it is 4th and goal.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here. And really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Patterson now to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. This is 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. This one grabbed by Austin. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
While everybody wants to attack the middle of the field, you just have to make sure you don't do it recklessly. You want to make sure you protect both the ball and your receiver. And in this case, he does both. Puts it on the money, picks up a big gain.
That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be taken down.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In 4th quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
Now, 1st and goal.
Here we go, slide. Jump. Good night.
Off the play action, here's Fields. And this is going to be a touchdown. A game-tying TD here in the final minute.
Just a tremendous finish to what's been a tremendous game, Mike. I mean, not only do they get that late touchdown here in the final stages, but here with time winding down, they're an extra point away from taking the lead and likely coming away with a big victory.
So, not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. So, not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one.
Damn, cuz I beat that nigga 25-24. Tell me that ain't hard, dude. Cut it.